One. There you go. That looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go on with the audio stuff. Okay. 63. Same. That is working. Maybe the wrong mic. There we go. One. Got it. Okay. Okay, so that's working. On. That's interesting. Okay, this tuner or preamp. Okay, so it seems to be in this error. Interesting. So that's not a preamp. Gosh, isn't he cute, eh? Look at that. She headless again. Let's see. One. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, I'm sitting about 1 meter away from the microphone. Okay, that level's a bit higher now. Let's put it to 70. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to look for some feedback now in the group. Let me just open a chat window. 1 second. I haven't got all. Okay, can you hear me okay? I'm sitting about 1 meter away from the microphone and just wondering what the quality is. Is it better? Okay. Can you hear the crows? Okay, that's good feedback. I'm sitting about 1 meter. I really got irritated. I'm so irritated with the audio here. Not with the, I certainly have the equipment to get it right, but I cannot use the preamp from my Nikon camera, which is outstanding, as you heard. So one problem always leads to the next. And when I was at home, I was listening to the audio and I thought, my goodness, how terrible it's become. And it was so good before. So what I'm doing is I'm still using the USB microphone from the camera. Not great, but all I did now is I covered it with a windshield. But and I changed the setting. I need to get a preamp somewhere to get my good mics in. That's something that I can solve not immediately. It'll take a few days, but at least I can, I can offer this for now. It's not great, but maybe it's a little bit better than what it was. Of course, we have no wind at the moment, so that remains to be seen. But it should be slightly better. Okay, the volume's fine, good. Then I'm going to see that I keep these settings. That's 70 level, okay, that's fine. I'm going to leave that for now. And hopefully I'll remember this. Yep, the microphone response looks fine. Amp of the system. I wonder how that's going to work. That's actually a much better microphone, but yeah, the live stream should be working. Let's see what I'm seeing at the moment. I hope it is. Yes, it's definitely working. Yes, it is. I'm going to remove the audio message for now. And put something positive in. Just looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow. Let me see what it is, because it looks a little bit funny here. It says cloudy periods, but it doesn't say rain. I don't quite know if I can trust this weather here. Leave my equipment outside, I'm not sure. Probably take it in tonight. It's too risky. Okay, this is the view of now Point Roberts. You can see Point Roberts very well. If you look carefully, you can see the structure of Point Roberts. You can see the tip of it. barren place. I wish I could go there with my mouse and show you. That would be the ultimate. Pointed, but you see what I mean on the left side. There's sort of a barren place, and that's usually where the eagles are. I'm just going to try and zoom in there a bit. Going to go over to the camera. Okay, that's a strong digital zoom at the moment, but I think you can see the structure very clear there. That's usually the part where the eagles are. I've been there. What you do is you have quite a steep descent down to the beach. That's in the States, by the way. So what you do is from Twassen, you have to basically drive around the bay, past the airport for Boundary Bay, and then you would drive to the end of the island. You cross the border there, which is really funny because it's only a small part that belongs to the States there, and that's beach that I'm pointing out at the moment. Okay, that's a bit better contrast. That belongs to the States. Okay, so you can see fairly well with about the 300mm zoom plus some digital. Maybe it's 400 or 500mm. You can see fairly well what it looks like. I did see Ma and Pa fly in that direction occasionally. They seem to do the border crossing rather flawlessly, which is great. Yeah, they do cross without a passport. It's amazing, you know. I mean, the Canadian-American Eagle Association so seems to see no problem there. It's wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, let me give you rather a beautiful view of the head there. Okay, so I'm back online. Yeah, I do hear a lot of humming in the background, so that's the preamp of of the microphone, which is not the greatest. So yeah, I wish I really could use my own cameras for this, but I don't think there's a way to do this. Anyway. See, there's quite a lot of boat traffic out there. Still looking the other way. Ah, and there comes another head. How nice. Now, if I do get the opportunity, I'm definitely going to try and take another some portraits, because at the moment the light is very diffuse, which is good for portraits. This morning it was very direct, but I'm going to probably the one. Who's that? Is that Indy looking at Jules? Probably. If they do become a bit more active, I'm going to just switch off the large camera for a bit and try and take some more portraits, which of course I can share with you. Now, if that's Jules in front, then it's dark. That's dark Indy behind, right? Yeah, that's right. Jules in the back to us. That's correct. That's my understanding too. Okay, good. And Indy is the one facing us at the moment in the back. A little, is definitely darker. Well, that makes it easy to recognize. Yeah, I hope they're going to face this direction because that would be wonderful. Oops, another poop. Well, there's no wind at the moment, so they can face in any direction. As you know, they usually would face the wind for their own stability. It's always wonderful how they watch each other. I love that part, especially when one starts exercising its wings and you see the other one very, very attentively just watching. It's wonderful. We've seen that with Echo and Foxy. If you look at the Eagle book 2012, you'll find that. It's really wonderful. There's another massive poop. And gone, what a pity. Ah, there comes another head. Oh, that's beautiful. There you go. course, the camera is, we actually are taking this in much higher resolution than I can show on the network. So the resolution I see on the screen is, of course, a lot better than what you're seeing. It's just the way it is. I think in a few years it'll be possible to transmit much higher resolutions. It's just we're not there yet. Wait another 5 years maybe, and we can get the same quality that I can see in the camera across. Sorry for that noise. That protective shield just fell off, so I had to put it on again because that prevents the wind. Yeah, I was hoping that we would see both. Could take a few more portraits of them, because the light now is really wonderful, especially in the evening. It's actually better than in the morning, because the light is coming from behind, whilst in the morning it's from the side. I think soon we'll be lucky to see both of them. There's another beautiful view over to Point Roberts. Oh, that's absolutely awful. Oh my goodness. I apologize. That's the sound distortion is unbearable when the train comes. It's really awful. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Ah, you can never win here. Gee. Okay, I turned down the level a bit. But again, this is no solution. I really apologize. But, there's just too many things to solve. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let me just see what we can do here. Not sure if you saw me take a picture there, but I'm going to put this offline a bit. I apologize, but I have to try and get some pictures. I promise I'll send them if anybody sends me an email. So I'm just going to put you on the other camera for now. I apologize for that, but I need to really see if I can take a few beautiful images. So excuse me, I'm going to give you the beautiful view of Point Roberts. Whilst I do that, I cannot move the other camera now because it's just too sensitive. So I'll leave you with this, okay? So nice. Oh, it's dark. Okay, I'm back. I think I got a few beautiful images there. It's really dark up there because they are so dark. I was actually exposing at 2000 ISO because you have to give, with such a long lens, you have to expose at least at 1,000th of a second to get a good view. But again, if anybody wants images, I'm going to send one or two of my best images to you. Just email me to sassefoto@gmail.com. I did receive a few already. Just have patience because either I'll do it tonight. If I can't manage tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just collecting some images, okay? So if you do want an image, just send me an email. And thank you for the emails I already received. That's noted. That's right. That's sassefoto@gmail.com. Yes, that's the right. I've received a few already, so it's fine. I think we'll get more opportunities in the next days. Let's see how the images came out that I just took. The image I'm really looking for is a similar one that I had with Echo and Foxy, where one of them looks at the other and you see these beautiful wings spread out all the way, and the other one's watching. You know, that's the image I'm looking for, and I think we'll get that soon. Let's see, get a close up. As you can see, it's fairly dark here. Not a problem for the camera because we're picking up at 1/60th of a second, but certainly a problem if you're trying to take fast images in high resolution. So no problem for video, but certainly a problem for gosh, beautiful. Yeah, for still images. You won't notice it. We could take this in you know, nearly half darkness or complete darkness. It would still show quite a good picture because of the incredible quality of the camera. But for still images, it would look terrible. Okay, here we go again. Nope. Looking down. Should I not? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready here. Go. Go. Show it. Come on, show us. Bit camera shy, I guess. Indy was a bit better. I think that's Jules now. Indy wasn't quite so camera shy. Flap, flap, flap. Let's have a look. Rotating too fast. Very focused. I missed that one because it was going too fast. Couldn't focus properly because it's so dark. Okay, we're focused now, so next time he jumps around I'm gonna take a few pictures. It's amazing, they are so dark that the camera has problems to focus. It's just really amusing. Yeah, Indy got quite some lit, but Indy is so dark. Incredibly dark. I mean, now the camera's in good focus, so I have actually switched the autofocus off, so that next time um, when these wing exercises come back, I can quickly go and take a few pictures. Oh, is he going to bed now? Or she? We'll see. I saw some eyes just looking there, and now it's gone. Anyway, I'm sitting here. I usually drink my, I like to drink water, so it's good because you get dehydrated very quickly. Maybe later this will change to wine. So that's quite amusing. So when I look up at the nest, now the sky is getting blue again. It's you've got these incredible colors out there. If you look across the bay, the sun comes through occasionally and get these beautiful shadings. So those of you who are artists will enjoy that. And if you look at the nest now, you can see suddenly, look at the amount of completely changed. You see all these shadows, and that's just, I mean, it's incredible. If they would really come out now, it would be, would have fantastic light for portraits, and the portraits I took were quite dark, so I'm not completely happy with it. We'll get it there. We'll get there one day, but it's things are never easy. No, of course they're gone. It's really amusing. Yeah, you got some nice screenshots of Indy. I hope when I look at my images tonight they'll be better, but they're not going to be perfect yet. Yeah, patience is a virtue. That's exactly right. But they're not going to be perfect because the evening is really a fantastic time for taking images. You've got a very, very good light at the moment, and just have to wait till they come out again. Maybe not tonight, then another time. Oh, 100 thing. I say it takes 1,000 pictures. For me, I take about, really good images, 1 in 1,000. Really, not the 1 in 100. For me, it's really 1 in 1,000. maybe I'm too self-critical, but I don't think my images are. I don't like my own images very much, and I'm really serious. I'm not. I'm not joking. I'm not pleased with them. There we see a head now. Let's see. Come on. You can see how overexposed everything is suddenly. So I left the the ISO constant. So incredible. I think in my life of eagle images, maybe I've taken really good ones that I think are good, maybe 4 or 5. The total collection 160,000. Okay, that gives you the ratio. Let's say, I mean, if there are really 10 good ones, if I'm lucky, that's 1 in 6. That's 1 in 16,000. Yeah, something like that. So 1 in 10,000, 1 in 1,000, yeah. Okay. 1 in 1,000, maybe 1 in 10,000. So, yeah, we can talk about what a perfect image actually is. It's only possible to do such a thing in the early morning or in the evening when it's very, very good light. Then the focus has to be perfect, which is really difficult. Very, very difficult, even with very sophisticated cameras. You just have to get it right. I think I took a beautiful image 2-3 weeks ago. That's of the eagle standing on this rock, with seaweed that you saw. I think that's quite a nice image because the light was very good. But again, being self-critical, would have been nice if it would have been closer. Would have been even better. Resolution not good enough to really make a very large image. With large, I mean larger than 24 by 36. I would like to one day have a huge, huge, beautiful eagle image that covers a whole wall. And yeah, for that the resolution really has to be very, very good. So that's why I'm saying 1 in 10,000, maybe 1 in 50,000 is what I consider a good image. No, don't delete any of your images. I'm only talking about my own. Okay, these are my own images. Okay, I'm I look at my own. Everybody looks at their own. It's fine. By the way, never delete your images. There's no reason to do that. I keep all my images because sometimes you find certain images that maybe you didn't like before or you weren't able to process, and later you find better ways of processing it, and you can take something out from that image that's interesting or so. So never delete images. I don't. I just keep them, and I actually use Lightroom to scroll through them very quickly. Lightroom, that's something I can actually show you. And now that I got VidBlaster, I can do screen sharing, which is very nice. So if that's of interest, I can start actually giving live, I can go through my library and show you some of my images, and I could actually show you live what I do to improve them. I can even do that from home, which is wonderful. I can just connect from home. I'll show you how it's done. And if that's of interest, I can announce that as a live show and scroll through some of the images, and I can give some of the background. Same with the videos. Especially days where it rains or so. That's maybe a nice alternative. Okay. Gosh, we see them both there in the corner. I'm going to go slowly to the camera again and hope that they'll come back out. Just waiting for this moment. Because of course now it's getting darker again. It's unbelievable how the light changes. It's still okay now. It's still okay. But they need to both come out now. That's what I do all my life long. I watch eagles. Not all my life, but I mean now. I watch them a lot and just wait for the right moment. Of course, it's much more comfortable here, sitting in the garden, watching them, than down there at the beach where it's very rocky and you know, you really have to watch out. You have to watch out when you know, with a train, that you're not allowed to walk on the train tracks and all these other things. You really have to watch out what you're doing. You have to watch out when you walk on the rocks that you don't fall with your equipment. You know, I did fall a few times and injured my legs. I was bleeding. Of course, I had nothing with me. Typical. I was only thinking of my photography. So you know, you really have to watch out. It's a very rocky beach, and that's also very good. It's rocky because it keeps a lot of people away, except for the nudists. You know, sometimes you have these nudists in your pictures, and then you have to raise those nudists because it's not something that I'm particularly interested to publish. Not that they're particularly beautiful either. That's just my opinion. We have this nudist beach down there. I mean, I have nothing against naked eagles, but you know, naked eagles at least have feathers, and they really look beautiful. By the way, I wouldn't want them to have any clothes on. Okay, I'm going to wait 20 more minutes and then I have to pack up because tomorrow is a working day again, so I have to get my stuff ready. Maybe I can manage again either tomorrow night or Thursday morning. We'll see how the weather goes. Pack things in the car and come back tomorrow evening. Tomorrow morning I don't think I can manage. It's I don't know, because I would have to leave the equipment going all day, but I think the evenings are very nice too. Anyway, the tides are shifting towards the evening at the moment, so it's quite good. Yeah, I'm slowly going to pack up, so I'm going to let the camera run, the main camera run. I'm going to start packing the rest, so just enjoy the rest. I'm going to slowly, yeah, it takes a bit of time to put everything in the car, to run many times, but I like doing that, that's fine, so just enjoy it anyway. Should I pace myself? Let's see, what's the time now? It's 7:14. We'll see, 20 minutes to pack everything, 20-30 minutes I guess. But I have to do it carefully, you know, the equipment is very expensive and the computer is a bit fragile still. We noticed that, you know, when I was moving the cameras with Tina to give you an overview, then suddenly I thought the one video card was gone. Fortunately, when I remotely logged in and got it back going, so I was very happy. But since then, I've become very careful, so not to move the equipment. What I do want to do is I know what the optimum configuration looks like now. This computer is sort of just on the limits of what one can do, because it's running at about 80% CPU capacity, and it should, you're running sort of at the limits of what this computer can do. It's a simple setup, this computer, but it may need more power in future to really, broadcast. Although I don't think the limitation at the moment is the computer. The limitation is just the bandwidth that we have. Anyway, I'm just going to start packing up. So, let's see. Look at these beautiful songbirds at the moment here. Can you hear that? They're wonderful. Got these boats close by. Whoops. Just switched on my own loudspeaker so we don't get feedback. Right. There's nothing still to see, unfortunately. Oh, I just got to show you something because there is Pa, I think, on the sitting on the other side. Let me see if I can just get him into focus. It's a marvelous picture. Get this correct. Got a bit of a long wire here. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. There you go. That's an incredibly beautiful picture of Pa at the moment. Sitting, looking out on the bay, just like the same way we had it this morning. Really wonderful. Yeah, very sharp. Yeah, wonderful. That's a wonderful way to end the evening. Pa is in deep meditation. I just love it. Very, very alert. Beautiful. What a beautiful bird. Hey, Tom, we're going to take a picture of you. Okay, what I'm going to do just quickly is put the other camera on because I'm just going to take a few pictures of Pa. Okay, so I did get some images of Pa. I will put that in my collection. Whoever sends me an email at sassefoto@gmail.com. I'll put 4 or 5 images in high quality from today in Dropbox. So I'll send you the Dropbox links. Dropbox is free under a certain size, and I certainly won't exceed the size. So give me 2 or 3 days to do this. Just send me an email, sassefoto@gmail.com. And I'm glad to share the images with you. I think it's been a marvelous day, so I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll sign off now. I have to pack. And yeah, Jillian's just sent me a message also and asked me to send her that too. That's fine. So whoever sends me, just send me your email. I'll put you all a Dropbox link so you can download those. Don't forget to send that to me, sassefoto@gmail.com. And have a nice evening. I'm going to better pack up now, otherwise it gets too late. It's 7:45 here, and yeah, there's something going on in the nest. I can see something. It looks like Indy to me, quite dark, but not much action anymore. So it's time. It's time to sign off. Okay, thank you very much for joining, and probably tomorrow evening, because it's always wonderful to come here in the evening after work and to get some, get this beautiful view, and also be able to share that with you. Okay. On that note, good night from White Rock, Vancouver on Canada Day. Good night all over the world. Good night to all over, everybody in Canada, and especially in